Along. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, and we'll be checking in with Allie LaForest from the sideline moments from now. They'll play this one here in Cleveland before the Cavaliers head back on the road.
And they're trying for their second win in as many games against these guys. They were able to exploit their advantages the first time around. They're out to prove that that was no fluke.
Exactly, and confidence so big in this league, Greg. You know that. You want to keep that upper hand against teams whenever possible. You can see they've got that look in their eyes. I mean, it's time to get busy and go to work.
And GA, you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning the championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from and a Hall of Fame coach.
Here's Spencer. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Pass to Jovic. Just 5 on the clock. Lets a floater go. Here's New York. Now Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
Pass to Clifford. Tries it from the top of the key. The shot by Clayton, no good. Here's Spencer. He's definitely a factor in their offense, averaging 12 points a game.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter's feel, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Diawara. Here's Clayton. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. And the rejection by Ayton. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. The Knicks leading by 7. Some nice passing by New York here. Pass to Hield. Hit the shot. It's rebounded by Jovic.
I guess even he has took this one of those once in a while.
First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Clifford, good.
Finally, after all those clanks, someone comes through for him.
Well, you knew it eventually was going to happen. I mean, my goodness, a tight start to this one, but maybe that'll ignite some more buckets to be made.
And the shot goes in.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And Jovic gets it to go.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. A three off the inbound. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
Good read that time from Finney-Smith. So reliable at getting it to his teammates.
Pass to Diawara. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Diawara with the rebound.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Pass to Ayton. Here's Spencer. Can't connect from short range.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Here's Clifford. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. The Knicks with the lead. On the wing, Heel. Beyond the arc. The Cavaliers pull it in. Here's Clayton. Here's Clifford. Pocket four. Over Finney-Smith. Clifford can't get it to go. Shoots the three. No good that time. Here's Clayton. There's the screen. Here's Jovic. Up again. It's good on the putback. It's a tie ball game.
Putting in the effort to get a second chance look. Nice.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Deciding to change it up. They're struggling to keep up.
And we'll see if they can turn things around, Kevin. On this trip, they can't continue to come up empty. And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Over to the wing. Here's Cooper. Drilled from 11 feet out. Cooper's got it all tied up now for the Cavs. Pass to Diawara. And Jones sends it back. And they'll keep possession. Here's Cooper. Tries to keep it alive. And he gets it back. Here's Clifford. From downtown. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Clifford's got 5 now.
He was licking his chops there. Got a good look.
Here's Shed. Still scoreless. They get it again.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last three, but it just wasn't in the cards.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Cleveland leading by 3. Here's Cooper. Pass to Sohan. Here's Murray Boyle. On the wing, Jones. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Here's Cooper. Takes the 3. Knocks down the 3-ball. Cooper's got his second basket of the night.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Out to the right wing. Here's Clifford. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Pass to Murray Boyle. They set the pick, and Jones has it in the corner. Here's Najee. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. That shot off. And in 2028, Cleveland poised, GA, to welcome the WNBA's 16th franchise.
Reviving the name and branding of the Cleveland Rockers, one of the W's inaugural teams that folded back in 2003. Soon back on stage after a quarter-century hiatus.
Pass to Furphy. Here's Murray Boyle. Defended by Sohan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Murray Boyle with the bucket.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around it.
There's a screen. Releases. The Cavaliers with another miss.
I wouldn't count on him missing the mid-range shot again. That's a good look for him.
Pass to Najee. The 19-foot shot. The shot by Murray Boyles, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Here's Cooper. He has 5. A minute 42 left in the first quarter. Takes it inside. And it's Shed missing. And here's Cleveland. Pass to Cooper. Right wing. Here's Clifford. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Furphy. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
.52 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Cuts it 5 from 18. Clifford can't get it to go. Here's Murray Boyle. No good on that one. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Pass to Bufkin. 17-foot shot on the way. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Well, he's effective in that medium range area.
Here's Shed. And the 3 off target. Here's Clifford. From the arc. No good on the last second attempt there. And so the first quarter is in the books. Cavaliers lead by 5. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Cavaliers.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
Oh, man, their mid-range jumper also has been on fire. tough to beat a group of guys shooting with that much confidence.
Cleveland leading by 5. Out to the right wing. Here's Jovic. Softly drops in the floater. Jovic has got his second bucket of the night.
That's the finesse part of his game right there. Lofting in that little teardrop.
Pass to Ayton. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
Here's Murray Boyle. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Fires the 3. And no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Now Cleveland moving it up. Here's Jovic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travel that didn't happen.
And so it's Cleveland with it. Following the miss by DeAndre Ayton. Here's Buffkin. The Cavaliers with another miss. Knicks trail by 9. Here's Shed to the middle. Shoots it up. Here's Ayton. And that one, good. Ayton's got his second basket.
Just terrific at executing in the paint. Ayton has a nice array of shots to choose from.
There's the steal. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Pass to Shed. They set the screen. Just 5 to shoot. They grab their own miss. Back to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Ayton's specialties.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Here's Clayton. Pass to Jovic. Here's Buffkin. 6 to shoot. From 20 feet out. He claims that one off the back iron, and down it falls. And the Cavaliers lead by 7. Here's Ayton. Off with the layup. Cleveland with the ball. Here's Clayton. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4. Knicks trailed by 9. Here's Spencer. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Kevin. Basketball is a beautiful game, but Commissioner Adam Silver said the most important part from our standpoint is ensuring that there's always competitive tension on the floor. Fans like the physical aspect that comes with this game. We don't want that to be lost. Guys, back to you.
Keeping that edge. Thanks so much for the report, Allie. Here's Diawara. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Diawara with the rebound. Here's Clayton. He has 5. Lets it go with a 3. Leons. Pass to Clayton. Shot clock at 5. Second shot opportunity. Keeps it alive. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Cavaliers lead by 8.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in.
But that's the way to go if you've got good position.
Here's Clayton. After New York gets the 3. Pass to Diawara. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Here's Spencer. Clayton grabs the rebound. Cleveland leading by 5. The shot. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
Well, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
For 3. The Cavaliers pull it in.
He's letting it fly, but the results just have not been there.
Here's Jovic. And another miss by Cleveland. Knicks trailed by 5. Pass to Ayton. Here's Spencer. 6 points for him. From 11 feet away. The putback. He goes up again. And Finney-Smith gets it to go. Finney-Smith's got 5.
You'd really like to see even more of this from Finney-Smith, fighting to keep that play alive.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
Substitution on the court.
The Cavaliers leading by 3. Pass to Clayton. Here's Clifford. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. The game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Out left of the wing. Here's Clayton. 5 points in the game to end the cold streak. Goes back up. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. For Cleveland, they have gone 1 of 3 at the line here.
The line for Cleveland.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Spencer's shot is on.
He's trying to get himself into a rhythm, but at what expense?
Pass to Diawara. And it's off from three-point range. Knicks trailed by 5. To the wing right side. Here's Spencer. Driving the lane. Spencer lays it up and banks it in. Spencer's got 8 points.
took that orange right to the rack, and they just let him go by.
Here's Diawara. Back to Sohan. The rebound by Hield. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. And so it's New York with it. There's a good screen. They get it back. Pass to Spencer. They shoot again. Jump shot is good that time. Spencer's got 7 points here in this quarter.
It's been their Achilles heel defensively. They just have not been able to control that backcourt.
They're getting outworked on the glass, and those second-chance buckets have devastated their defense.
A forward who possesses that kind of mobility, Sohan, sometimes can overwhelm you on the drive.
He doesn't get the second one. Three-pointer, Hield. Connects from three-point range. Hield's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
There's 1:40 left now here in the second. Clifford, good. The Knicks trailing. Pass to Finney-Smith to the left wing. Here's Murray Boyd. Over Sohan. Rebound by Sohan.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
From deep. Drops in the tray. Clifford got 12 points in the game.
A lackluster effort on defense gave him the look he wanted.
In the corner, it's Hield. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
That's the second long-range bomb in the quarter after a slow first period. He is on a roll.
Here's the screen. Pass to Diawara. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
And now the Knicks on the break. Pass to Hield. Here's Finney-Smith. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Cavaliers ahead. They lead by 3. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Cleveland leading by 3. Here's Jovic. Pass to Clifford. Shot on the wing. It's a big high bounce and goes in. He's got 14.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Well, when you knock down jumpers like that, it opens everything else up as well.
Here's Spencer. Misses from short range. Here's Clayton. Pass to Jovic. Here's Diawara. Cans it from downtown. And now it's an 8-point Cavalier lead.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ball game right here.
Here's Clayton. 5 points in the game. There's the triple. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Knicks trailed by 8. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Down low. Leon's. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Nice little bounce in their step since the break. 3 for 4 to start the half.
Here's Ayton. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. Ayton's got 8 points.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Here's Jovic. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. In the corner, it's Hield. Here's Ayton. Add another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
And a strong showing of physical strength there from Ayton. Defenders have their hands full when he's around the rim.
Here's Jovic. He's got 8. 5 on the clock. 16 feet away. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Hield from outside.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Pass to Jovic. Bangs home the trifecta.
Yeah, when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
The Cavaliers have missed a few free throws up to this point, shooting 4 of 7 from the foul line tonight. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Now Ayton. Pass to Spencer. Ayton a screen. Teardrop shot. The putback. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
And look at Ayton get up there. Have to enjoy watching the big man getting tricky with it.
Here's Jovic. Here's Clayton. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Pass to Hield. Here's Ayton. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
That's the plan defensively. Can't give him an inch of breathing room. Keep that space tight.
Here's Clifford. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Knicks trailed by 13. On the wing, Hield. Launches a 3. Offensive rebound. A second chance effort. It's deflected. And they get it back. Count that one. Finney-Smith's got 7.
Good work from Finney-Smith down low, putting his size and reach to good use.
Here's Clifford. Leon. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one is on Hield.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Now here's Hield. He has 6. Off target from outside.
I didn't care for his shot selection that time. He needs to let the game come to him a little bit. Just relax, take your time, son. You know, one of the basic fundamentals in basketball is the ability to box out. He's got that down pat.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Here's Shed. No scoring in this one. Here's Spencer. Another shot. Can't capitalize inside. The Cavaliers leading by 14. Pass to Bufkin. Sohan inside. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
After knocking down a couple in the first half, he hasn't gotten a three to fall since.
To the paint. Leons in the corner. Sohan with it. Shot clock at 6. Second chance shot. It's rebounded by New York. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Bucks in Milwaukee. That'll be the third game of this 3-game road trip. With the putback, Spencer lays it up off the glass. Spencer's got 12 in the game.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Pass to Bufkin. The rebound by Shed. Knicks trailed by 12. Looking to get back on track here. Here's Clifford. 14 points for him. Here's Sohan. Releases from 15. Clifford can't get it to go.
He's had a hard time finding his shot this quarter.
Here's Shed. Here's Murray Boyle. Off target at the rim. And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
Here they come, fans. It's your powerhouse dance team.
The Knicks making a switch here. The Cavaliers leading by 12. Pass to Sohan. Count that one. He's got 5.
And I like how agile Sohan is inside. He just looks for those subtle ways to beat.
Here's Najee. Offensive rebound. Here's Cooper. He's got 5. Here's Sohan. Pass to Clifford. It's rebounded by New York.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin. Commissioner Silver talked about health, and he said that some of the injuries that our young players are experiencing are overuse injuries. In earlier eras, players in school participated in different sports depending on the season. He said perhaps a return to that approach is warranted. Kevin, back to you.
Interesting thought. Okay, Allie, we thank you. Here's Bufkin. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Clifford got 16 points.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip end.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there.
And great instincts, too, guys, anticipating where the miss was going.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Here's Bufkin. No good from the wing. Pass to Furphy.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Here's Murray Boyle. Drops in the layup for 2. He's got 6.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feed.
Here's Cooper. He's got 5. From outside, off the mark. Astanaji. Here's Shed. He's guarded by Cooper. And it's Shed missing.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And you also have to applaud how they've attacked the interior in this game. A lot of points happening for them in the paint tonight.
Here's Clifford. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Pass to Murray Boyle. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by Sohan. The Cavaliers leading by 17. Here's Bufkin. Here's the lob to the hoop. Jones drives in. Here's Furphy. Got a hand on it. Yep, that one goes in there. Bufkin's got 6 points.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Knicks trail by 19. Here's Shed. Intercepted. Pass to Sohan. It's tipped.
Out of bounds.
And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. Here's Clayton. Just 4 to shoot. Fires the 3. Diawara with the bucket. Diawara's got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Cavs. Here's Murray Boyle. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. Here's Shed. New York moving the ball around. Here's Murray Boyle. And finally they hit one. Cleveland leading by 20. Inside. Leons. Boom, he jams it straight down.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Here's Murray Boyle. Not going to go that time.
Boy, you can see his struggles from the field, and I think it's really starting to get to him.
They set the pick. And there's the call on Jones. That is his first foul of the game. And just as players, Greg, have used technology to train, it sounds like officials are now doing the same thing.
Yeah, whether it's the training app on their phones or VR headsets, cameras tracking their positioning on the floor, and even where they're looking, we'll see how much of a difference all this tech makes.
Najee, no good. Now, Sohan. Here's Clayton. Not enough on that one as it misses.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Spiked away. Pass to Sohan. To the inside. Leons. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
At the line for Cleveland.
He misses the free throw.
Taking 2 shots.
And he sinks the second.
And they didn't shoot it very well from the line in the first half, but they've gotten much better since halftime, and it's helped them to secure the lead.
Pass to Ayton. Here's Hield. Off on the layup. Cleveland leading by 23. Here's Sohan. And good that time. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
And that little contact is not going to dissuade Sohan. He likes the physical aspects of the game.
The Cavaliers on offense. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Bucks in Milwaukee. It's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Three-pointer, Hield. Great positioning on the putback.
Continuing to show activity on the offensive glass. Second chance buckets have been huge.
Yeah, they certainly have been. You'd like to knock down that first one, but if you don't, then the second shot is the next best thing. To their benefit and credit, they've cut down on the miscues here in the second half.
Here's Spencer. So, GA, between the NBA Cup, the play-in, the new All-Star game format, the NBA not averse to some experimentation.
No doubt. And listen, not all the ideas have been successful, right? But overall, that willingness to innovate has paid off. The world doesn't stand still, and neither should the NBA.
Defense may have given him that one. Based on the results, you see why.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Cavaliers with the rebound. Pass to Diawara. Fires from deep. Yes, it is. Or that is a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Oh, trying for it.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
Pass to Sohan. 5 to shoot. Right at the free throw line. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. Hield outside. Here's Spencer. From outside the arc. Drains the three-pointer.
You know, they've got to make him earn those threes. You play off of him, and he's automatic from that distance.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. The Cavaliers leading by 23. Here's Clayton. Fires for three. And it's Murray Boyles with the rebound. Here's Najee. And a miss there on the triple. And here are the Cavaliers. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Here's Jovic. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
Officiating is always a hot topic among fans. That's never going to go away. And some people think the game is called too closely now.
Be careful, Kevin. We don't need any fines over here. Fans are bound to get frustrated with certain calls, but overall, I think our officials do a great job, and the game is about as fair as it can be.
Here's Clayton. Knicks with the rebound. Pass to Murray Boyles. It's deflected, and he stays with it. It's rebounded by Jovic.
He's hit a rough patch for sure this period. They need more from him.
Here's Clayton. Launches it. He can't hit that time. Here's Spencer. Pass to Murray Boyles. Here's Spencer. Clifford pulls it in. Jacks up a three. Offensive rebound. Leon's. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Assisted by. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Here's Clifford. It's deflected. Pass to Spencer. Well, going into a promising draft like this past summer, Greg, are losing teams trying to secure that lottery ticket to the stars?
Well, you look at the last, 4.5 decades worth of champions, only 5 of those teams were led by a player taken outside the top 7 in the draft. So you can see why teams are trying to draft so high.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. And so here's Cleveland. Here's Shed. Outside, Jones. The tray. Najee, no good. Pass to Cooper. Wing shot on the way. A rebound by Shed.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Pass to Sohan. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
What a play by Sohan, making the adjustment to get to the bucket while taking the contact.
Free throw no good for Sohan.
2 minutes.
Greg, when it comes to All-Star Weekend, which event do you look forward to the most?
It's got to be a three-point contest, right? No judges, no half-hearted defense. There's a purity to it that I just appreciate.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Cleveland.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And, you know, against a conference opponent who you're going to see 4 times total on the season, a 2-0 advantage is pretty healthy.
Pass to Bufkin. Offline from the high post. And here are the Knicks now. And Jones has it in the corner. Here's Murray Boyle. It's good from long range.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot before second violation.
Checking in for the Knicks, number 21, Johnny Murphy.
So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that'll do it, folks.